quick has been a tragedy. 29 lost out of 1,000 feet. Took a toll for the worst of the hot coal mine. Rusty drilled a miner's life. Smoke in the mine filled their eyes. Anyone see the faces of their minds?
And here we are down at Wood Ferry, West Virginia, getting ready to put on the Lower New. My name is Mark. I'm going to be your personal video butter today. That's right, your whitewater stalker, floating down the river, hiding in the bushes, trying to catch all these compromising moments of you. Let's go over here and meet our whitewater professionals real quick, and we'll go have a little bit of fun. Alrighty guys, that's all our whitewater professionals. I'm going to go get in my boat, head downstream. I'll be seeing you our first class for the day, so let's go get wet. And start things off with the band, guys. Here we are, our first big rapid of the day. Back into, you're going to make your way right on down through these big old Simon waves, staying off the right-hand bank, away from these rocks. They're undercut. You'll go under, not come out. We don't want that to happen. Let's stay in the flow. Come on down, hit this big old breaking wave down here. Roll down on past me. I'm going to put some tunes on. You're gonna make your way over to the right-hand side, start coming right on down through the center. We don't want to be too far right. We got this big rock over here. You'll go under, not come out. We don't want that to happen. Let's stay in the flow. Come on down here, right down the bottom, waiting for us, a 5-boat hole. So either way, I'm gonna sit here and wait for you guys to show up. Let's put some tunes on. We'll see what it sounds like.
Got to keep it old school. Got to keep it strong. Got to keep on grooving till my money's all gone. I'm a big boy. Listen what I say.
And here we are sitting down here. We had some vittles and we're down at our next class 5 section, guys. We call these the mash brothers. You got upper and lower mash. You're gonna maze your way through upper and then come down here to this big bad boy. We want to avoid found rock. Kick over to the left of it, come down, hit that big breaker, and then stay to the right of all this stuff, because right down here we got the nutcracker. You can see why it's called the nutcracker, so let's not crack your nuts, boys. Let's stay out here in the flow, come down to me, I'm gonna put some tunes on, we'll see what it sounds like. Goodness, we have a guy swimming down the river. He's out of his boat. He's had an out-of-raft experience. There he goes. Keep swimming, little buddy. You'll be all right. I know why, because you owe me beer now. Hee 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 hee. Either way, I'm going to keep heading downstream. I'm going to see you guys our next big whitewater attraction, Lower Stair Step. I'll be seeing you guys in the ditch here in just a minute. Alrighty guys, we got some vittles in our belly and we're sitting down here, Lower Stair Step. You're gonna make your way through upper and come around the bend and get back over in the center to come down through these raft side waves right here, guys. Big crushing hits. Come on right down past me. I'm gonna put the tunes on. We'll see what it sounds like.
Make the call. Never early enough. To the moon.
And standing down here at our last class 5 of the day, we got Pure Screaming Hell. We also call it PSH, guys. You can come way over to the right here. We want to miss this hole we call Purgatory. You'll understand if you get in it, you'll be in there for a long time. Let's stay just to the right of that and come on back down and hit this big old stomping hole right here we call Hell Hole. Hit that thing, crush it, make our way on downstream. Anything happens, not too much to worry about. So I'm going to sit here and wait for you guys to show up. Put the tunes on, we'll see what it sounds like.
Hey. Straight off a crime, and I don't know where to go.
And just like that, we made made it safe and sound back to the bus. We're having some nice, tasty, cool beverages, and we're headed back to the outfitter to get dry. If you guys had a fun, safe trip out on the water today, it probably had something to do with that guy sitting in the back of your raft, so if they took care of you, don't forget to take care of them. We do all kinds of fun stuff here at Adventures on the Gorge, hiking, biking, climbing, ziplining, horseback riding, guide riding, goat roping. You guys got a credit card, we'll have an outdoor adventure for you. Today wasn't big enough? Come back and see the Upper Gauley guys, a whole flight of stairs above what you saw today. And that guy took care of you, requesting they'll take you down that stretch too. One more time, guys, my name's Mark, and hopefully I'll be seeing you out on the water. Woo!